Here's something I don't think I've shown in this series. So this is a kind of cool looking pyramid. This is created by GhostVortex, and it's our new sheep farm for getting colored wool. We were having a lot of problem with sheep getting out through fences for whatever reason, and so we've moved almost all the sheep here indoors to this sheep farm. We've left the cows and pigs up in the farm over there, but if we ever need any color wood, Jagarbov actually worked with GhostVortex and they built a wool sorting machine. And so these contain all the different colors of wool that we might ever possibly need. I need 2 brown wool, and then if you get extra wool, you just toss it in here and it sorts it into the proper container. Pretty cool if I do say so myself. This is how we cook rabbits. Just
very slowly.
Slow roast them over a torch. God.
Nice. Good.
Oh, that's so cool.
Good job, Bob. And it still requires some skill to use, too.
Alright, and here's my second idea for a survival-made vanilla map in Minecraft, obviously. So this one's not as fully formed as the first idea, but basically, ding dong! Oh, who's there? Someone's at the door. Oh my, who are you? Trick or treat! Oh, haha, it's a trick-or-treater. What kind of costume do you have? Who are you supposed to be? I'm Princess Puffer. Oh, should I give you a trick? Or should I give you a treat? I'd like a treat, please. Are you sure? Oh, sugar. It's not really good for your teeth. Actually, I don't know if pufferfish have teeth. How about a trick instead? Ah! Trick or treat. I don't know, something like that maybe, where you go door to door and you have to trick or treat at the monsters' houses instead of the monsters trick or treating at the humans' houses. Now what is he doing? He's like trying to dig at that spawner.
Huh.
It's so strange. Their AI is a little bit messed up, I think.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Take me to your leader. Take me to your leader. Oh my god. Space makes me sneeze. So, what about a third idea for a theme where our various NPCs are aliens from different planets and you have to visit different planets? We could have a snow planet. We could have a Netherrack Marsy planet. We could have an Endstone moon planet. We could have all kinds of planets. And each room you go through, like you go into a room, which is like what Jay Gazmom did for Io, and you make it like a black room with stars, and then you have the floor is that kind of planet, and you have to do some quest, and then you get into a ship, and then you get out, like you go in one side of the ship, and then you go out the other side of the ship, and you're in the next planet, and you have to go from planet to planet. Just not a fully formed theme, but that's my third idea for a theme. Oh no. Oh boy, so this may be a video that, or a segment in one of the videos where I just ramble. I actually don't really have anything pre-planned to say. There's a lot of stuff going on that I could talk about, but I don't have like a note in front of me of what I want to say. And this also may just be some video that is going underneath a pre-recorded audio where let's say I was driving in the car and I decided to vlog about something, and then I just put this Minecraft video in the background because that sometimes is interesting to me to do. CDFD Man is on the server. It is Memorial Day weekend. It's actually Saturday. If you don't know what Memorial Day weekend is in the United States, it's a holiday where we are basically just to kind of step back, take time off, remember. Oh my gosh, I think I'm about to say something that might be stupid, but remember the soldiers that we've lost in various wars, people who've served our country. Memorial Day, like you memorialize the effort that was put into this country. I hope that's what it means. Now I'm just suddenly thinking in my mind that I might be confusing it with Labor Day. So this is kind of random stuff, obviously. Just said that twice. Last night or 2 nights ago, I think it was last night. No, 2 nights ago, I was on the server for several hours with Jigarbov, and then Faum, and then Abe Brightmore, and we worked on the Ocean Monument dungeon, which is so amazing. Jig and I have this really good working relationship where one of us will build, we have a concept, we kind of discuss it, and then one of us will start working on it until they get to a sticking point where it's like, okay, is this good? Is this the way I want it to go? Sort of thing. And then we will be like, hey, I'm stuck. Can you come take a look at this and let me know what you think? And then we will work together on like the next iteration. Because one of the things about map making that I think is really, really important is iteration. And not just iteration from a standpoint of taking how do I want to say it? Basically from a standpoint of taking your idea and iterating on it. So putting what you think you want to build, fitting it to the landscape, taking part of it out, realizing that something could flow a little bit better over here, and just literally iterating on it until it's what you want it to be. And I say that's very important because, at least in my experience, like your first idea is good, but you're going to come up with some things that are just not really achievable the way your mind's eye is, or they would be achievable, but you haven't, until you see it and feel it in the world, it's not going to give quite the gameplay that you are imagining it will give to the player. And so in this case, Jake was getting upset with not upset, he was getting concerned about his color scheme, and we worked on that because I had so is another reason Jig and I worked really well together. So I had a color scheme in my mind, in my vision for what his area would look like, and he had more of a functional view, although he did have a color scheme in mind as well. But I think my color scheme in my mind was more solidified and his was more high level or vague, and he had a functional view and a view of how to use the space. And then we talked about it. We kind of, each of us moved closer to each other's vision, but then we hadn't talked about it in a couple weeks, and CDF Demand's going to call. And now we are fully in sync. Not that we have to be in sync because it's his area, but just brainstorming, bouncing off ideas off each other really accelerated that area to, I think in my mind, I think of it as done. It's not done, there's a lot of building left, but I think the design is like 95% done.